Hi, I'm Alicia Hans. I'm the chair for the Mental Health Access Committee as a part of CSI, Comprehensive Service Integration in Fond du Lac County. And I want to introduce you to a really excellent tool that we've created to help navigate the mental health system in our area. There's paper copies, as you can see here, that I will show you a little bit more detail of, but there's also a really great online tool and some online resources that I'd like to introduce you to. So our resources are all available on the csifdl.org website. And this website has just a lot of different resources related to mental health, early childhood development, alcohol and other drugs, recovery, and safety. And so specifically today, we're going to access the Pathways to Navigation tool, as I'm showing you here. So I'm clicking more on mental health access. And there's a ton of resources here, as you can see, and we'll explore some of those also. Down here are some of our community outreach initiatives. And here we have the Pathways to Care tool. So you can download this tool, the PDF version, or you can request print copies. I'll show you how to do that. But you can also navigate the tool by answering through some questions online. So to start the process, you would click if you're looking for support for yourself or for someone else. So for today, I'm going to say I'm looking for some resources for myself. Are any one of the following statements true? So this is going to check to see your safety risk. And if you're at imminent risk of health harm to yourself or others, you would click yes. And if you're not, if you haven't self-harmed or you're not at imminent risk, you would click no. For today, I'm going to click no. And then this gives us a list of resources that are available to us in our area. So for example, counseling therapy, local support groups, peer-run respites, online mental health screening. For today, I'm going to click on counseling and therapy. And then it asks about your insurance coverage, because this is a pretty complicated part for a lot of people to navigate, is trying to figure out what providers are covered through your insurance. So this actually asks you, do you have Medicaid, Badger Care? Do you have employer-based or private insurance, or do you not have insurance? And so you would click which one applies to you. And this is an updated list of the mental health providers in Fond du Lac County that take private insurance. So you can start by just calling one of the providers to see what their availability is. You give them your insurance information and you get connected to support. If you don't have insurance, there's ways of getting connected to Badger Care for people who are uninsured. Otherwise, there's also providers who take cash-based services. So if you don't want to use your insurance through your employer or you don't have insurance, there's also additional resources for you. I'm going to go back and just show you briefly what the navigation tool actually looks like online. And you can request paper copies of this to have in your place of work. This is just an introductory page, just explaining about the tool. And then it actually goes into that step-by-step process. I need help now. Is this an emergency? Yes or no? No. These are some hotlines that you can call for suicide prevention. I'm concerned about my mental health, but it's not an emergency. These are also some providers listed. And then additional resources in Fond du Lac County. So again, you can also request print copies by clicking that and having them delivered to your place of work free of charge. It's a free service through our organization. You would just enter in your organization name, number of copies that you'd like to have, and then submit the request. So that is a really great tool just to give out to all of your employees at work. If, I mean, at the time of start or when you sense that somebody's asking about mental health resources. So there's actually another area of resources on here that I just briefly like to bring your attention to. So let's get back over to the home page. This is our home page, csifdl.org. And so, sorry about that. I'm going to click again on mental health access. And then there's actually workplace resources. And so these are some articles that discuss ways of addressing wellness in your place of work. It gives you some tips for talking about it, for looking at warning signs that an employee's mental health may be suffering. And then it brings up our Question First Aid Refer program, QPR. This is a free of charge program that you can have training in to know the signs of suicide or decompensating mental health and teach you how to bring your employee to get some support. These are also some free resources available through the csifdl.org website. These are stickers or window clings that you can order to put up at your place of work or on your vehicle. And then some other local resources, online articles, and other tips for navigating mental health access in our community. If you have any questions or want to learn more about our initiatives with CSI, just go to csifdl.org. There's also a place where you can contact us to ask questions or to get some training for your place of work or just to navigate some access difficulties in your area. So I hope that you found this helpful, and please reach out to us if there's anything that we can do to better help improve the wellness of our community. Have a wonderful day.